How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Is It a Buy, where we talk about stocks and try to determine if they are worth a buy or maybe a pass. My name is Corey. I just like to preface the video by saying I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just the guy who likes to talk about stocks, so please take what I say with a grain of salt, all right? Let's get into the video. Today, guys, we do have a new DTCC filing, 006. This was, it's not in effect yet or anything like that, but it is proposed. And so let's go ahead and go through it. Let's break it down, see what's going on. We can see it here, a lot of stuff. Toward the end here, you can see a lot of things were redacted and all that. I went ahead and went through everything just to go ahead and break it down for us in simple, easy to understand terms for people who have smooth brains like myself, all right? Or even if your brain has a few wrinkles, it's nice to have things broken down. Video format, super easy. Let's get into it, okay? So let's, here's the proposed, right? Here's what the proposal is for the rule change, okay? And so follow me here. I'm going to go ahead and just go straight to the meaning, okay? And so the meaning of the rule change. So currently there's a service that allows people who issue securities to track and limit the number of owners of that security, right? So limit the amount of people who can own, for example, like that stock, okay? And the DTC is proposing to remove that service. And so I read this, I'm not kidding you, I read this for about 20 minutes in itself, just this first paragraph, because I was very confused, because whenever multiple people own a security, that's how that's how this, theoretically these people are hedge funds, maybe naked shorting, right? And so naked shorting here, we could see naked shorting takes place when investors sell shorts associated with shares they do not possess and have not confirmed their ability to possess. So if they don't own them, they really shouldn't be giving them away. And it looks like there's something in place to prevent that. So how is there naked shorting at all? And why are they trying to remove this rule that would theoretically prevent naked shorting? Well, let's go into the background. So in 2008, it's almost like something happened in 2008 that might have helped this get passed, but we'll see. I don't need to speculate. So let's go ahead and redo this. So I'll just go straight into the meaning. So this was established in 2008, and its purpose was, again, to limit the owners for an individual security or a stock, and in order to settle the service and the service and the securities properly, they needed a tracking mechanism. Great. So they want a mechanism to track the shares just to make sure they're not being issued out like 10 times, right? Excellent. That sounds great. And that is the and that's what they're trying to do. That is this security holder tracking service. Fantastic. Again, it's weird that we may be seeing naked shorting, but let's go ahead. So we have all this here, and I'll go ahead and break it down. And so essentially what this is saying is that I'll put this so you can see it all. So this means the DTC is only relying on the instructions of the administrator for proper settlement, and the DTC does not actually know how many owners the security actually has. So they're just relying on people, whether it be market makers or whatever, make sure that, just we'll rely on you to do the right thing. Okay, and on top of that, if everyone agrees, that, and this is essentially saying everyone agrees that the DTC is not liable for any loss or damage to anything that may happen with the tracking service, okay? So, sure. So they're just trusting everyone to be good people and follow the rules. Okay. So, but then how is all this happening? Well, let's read this last part, okay? This last part says, I'm just going to read it from here. I didn't even write it down because you need to see this exactly how it is in this text. The security holder tracking service was never used by any party, and no fees have ever been charged for the service. And these are fees right here, the fee guide and everything like that. Let's continue. There has never been, and there are currently, no security signed up for this service. And the DTC does not believe that any party will ever use this service. As a result, the DTC would like to remove the security holder tracking service from the procedures and the related fees from the fee guide. I think that was pretty self-explanatory, but they never used the rule, is what this is saying. They never used it. I don't know why you would make an optional rule for something so important. Um, it's frustrating to say the least, and I'm sure you could tell from this video how frustrated I was in some of my explanations and how I've just been like flustered because it's pretty unsettling that they would have a rule that is optional whenever it's something so important like tracking securities. Okay. And I don't know. I really don't want to speculate into all of this. I just want to present you with the information. It's very, very eye-opening. It's very scary. And look at the position that we're in now, right? It seems like very obvious. How do people have more shares than are available to trade, right? How do they have more shares than the float? It shouldn't be allowed. It's illegal, as we see with naked shorting. Naked shorting is an illegal practice of what is happening. But guess what? There's no rules. There's no penalties. They don't even have to use it. So why do it? So hopefully what this means is they're removing it. They're going to revamp, revise it, and they're going to fix it. And this is, and if that is what happens, granted, this is a little more speculation. We don't see anything that they're really revising and forcing them to keep track of shares. Hopefully the DTC is planning to track it themselves, or they're going to implement something to track it. But right now it's just, they're just trying to remove it, and hopefully they come up with something new. I do think that they're going to try to come up with something new. Like we've been talking about, I don't think the DTC wants to be bag holding whenever everything, if and when the squeeze happens, which I really do think it's going to happen. And hopefully this is just another step in the right direction to get this one out of the way, propose a new one, and move in the right direction. Okay. That is what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I know this one was a little more rough to just hear out loud, and you know, it's obviously a bit upsetting, but yeah, that is that. If you guys like the content, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to cover all this stuff as the best as I can. And be sure to drop a like, guys. And we need people to know about this because this kind of stuff is just happening. Who else? What else is out there that is not even being tracked or working properly, or even, you know, is optional? If it's optional, why would anyone use it? Anyways, thank you all again. Thank you so much for your time and your patience with me. You guys have a great day. I'll catch you later. Peace.